Okay, this might not. Is it gonna work? Oh, it worked. Did it work? Wow, times were so much simpler back then. All they did was just ask you if you wanted to sign in, and they would sign you in. I've been having so many problems with it lately. But not today. Happy old game. I hope so. I hope it logs me in. Let's see. Do I always start back here? Let me see my journal. Let me see if it saved what I've done. Yeah, so 5/27/2025. That was 2 days ago. That was all right. I think I'm on Pacific time on my console. So that's plus. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly. So we spawned back here, but we wanted to go back to the Marshal. I thought. I want to see what else he's got for me after that, and then we can talk to Bonnie eventually. I know she's a bit of a fan favorite in this game, but still, I think the Marshal. I think the Marshal's got some more for us to do, and Bonnie's not going anywhere, and we don't want to take up too much of her time, take her away from her duties here on the farm, or the ranch, sorry, is the more adequate term. But we'll see. Like I said, I can't monitor chat, I apologize for that, but I'll see it after the fact, I think. Oh, look at that, a plant. Can I pick that up? I feel like since this game is older, this plant thing might be simpler. So Wild Fever Few, or was it Fever Dew? You have started the first rank of the Survivalist Challenge. That's cool.
Let's go.
Not sure what that's gonna help me with, but I can probably check it out. Oh, I think I ran something over. Access via for more information. So, oh my goodness, journal is it? Collect 6. Okay, and become a legend of the West. Sure, if I find some more, I'm down. Oh, look at that, another one. So this is going to make our journey a little bit longer than it needs to. Any wild animal you kill in the wilderness can be skinned by approaching the carcass and pressing Y. Yeah, I guess so. And I don't know if they care how nice quality the skin is, but skinning animals provides all sorts of raw materials which can be sold at shops. You may also find individuals willing to put these raw materials to unique uses. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see, I probably am not going to be able to find all of it. If I have to do some of these off stream, I might do that just to not take up too much time, but still make sure that my John Marston is a legend in the West. Whoa there. It doesn't seem like we're going to Armadillo this time around. It seems like we're going somewhere else, but I kind of like the way this is something that's different. They don't do this in Red Dead 2 where you can always see the missions. You have to be nearby the mission for them to show up on your compass. So I don't really feel that obligated to pull out a map or just set a waypoint, because as long as I travel in the general direction. How do I whistle? With up? I think that's backwards in RDR2. I'm not certain on that though. Alright, I might have to pull out the map because I think I went the wrong way. After all. No, I'm going the right way. I'm just taking a shortcut is all. Please don't fly off the cliff. But yeah.
You little beauty.
You little beauty. Good job. You need a name, don't you, horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for not flying off this cliff. It would have been difficult to explain that to the viewer. Oh, and then see the sign.
Easy. Come on, easy up there.
Armadillo is this way. No, it's not. That's Armadillo. Yeah, we're good.
Let's go.
I love how hot you can see the heat waves. How hot it is here. Luckily, we don't seem too bothered by it. There's a stranger on the way. I like this music a lot. Let's try and stay on the course. Probably could kill that bird.
Whoa. Please, I'm desperate or I wouldn't ask. Give me a ride.
Are you the stranger? God damn it.
Actually, I got a better idea. See you around, fool.
Alright, well, I lost my horse.
You won't get away with this!
I think he will. I think he will, because I didn't activate my Deadeye. So, I think he got away with it. But I don't think I'm too far away, so I guess we'll walk the rest of it on foot. Some legend I am. Let's talk to this stranger, though, on the way. We thought it was hot before, it's only going to be hotter now. So much for that. I was starting to get to know that horse. It said something about that, how my mount was becoming more loyal. Let me see if I can edit this. Seems like I'm sitting a little bit farther away than I'm used to. Apologies. That should be a little bit better. So yeah, not great. Not great. We got robbed. But let's talk to this stranger who also doesn't seem to have a horse.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Property.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools.
Good humor.
Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
Property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
I have to convince someone
Maybe
to
I
sell
will.
his own house?
Well, all right then.
That does not seem very easy. Dang. At any time, so no rush on that. How far is Armadillo, really? It's kind of far. I don't really want to continue this cycle. Like, I got robbed, so does that mean I gotta rob someone else? When active, the next part of each stranger's task is marked on the map. If you've already visited the location, will be marked with a purple string. Otherwise, the general area for your destination will be highlighted with a general circle. At least I don't have a stamina bar like my horse did. Dang, I hope my horse bucks off the other... whatever, that horse lost me a race anyway. It was me, but... I don't know. I don't know if I can just buy horses. How easy that'll be. But hey, this kind of stuff happens out here. Let me try to see if it... Why do I need... I think my Deadeye is just inactive. How can I help you? I ain't got nothing. Can you give me one of your horses, please? Ugh, what the heck?
Whoa, whoa there! It's Tuesday, boys, and we're here to collect. And
My lucky day. Or so I thought. Dude. Well, do I get my horse back at least? Dang, this is a much meaner land than it is in the other Red Dead. Alright, so I guess we're gonna switch gears and just talk to Bonnie, because I don't know if I'm ready for this roadway. Is she nearby? I hope she's just at the crib. Change of plans. It's a lawless land out here. A lawless land indeed. This is Armadillo, USA.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
She's back to yelling. Alright, well, I have more backup this time. I wonder if I have to, like, consume items, and that's why I don't have any Deadeye right now.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
And I was in
I have
real
you to
life.
thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No.
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really
Sorry.
say I understand
I can't really say I understand you. I wish I had other
Understand
things.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women.
Yeah,
And
she's
neither
really
one
smart.
works.
It's kind of
I'm not
intimidating.
even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Yeah, obscure, like, obstinate, like, what was she even calling me? But I think the gist of it was that I hide my personality, so that I
How
don't
well
have
do you know
personality.
New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true.
The old
Do a
ways.
man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of?
I'm just gonna check to see my progress on things. I still have the challenges and I still have the strangers.
Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Businessmen are the new cowboys. What a line. Alright, hopefully we don't run into that.
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
That's a good finishing line, but yeah. This bravery thing, I was so brave and then I just get shot that was crazy. I died so quickly. I gotta see if I can consume anything to... Oh my god, this is crazy. If I can consume anything to increase my Deadeye, because I probably could have killed all three of them if I had Deadeye. I've never been in a traffic jam like this before.
The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain.
Takes more strength to stay than run, Miss McFarland. Alright, whatever, I'll pass it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay.
I love the way she talks. I wonder how old John is, because it's true, everything was a lot.
The most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
More medicine?
First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him.
She's
Meet
pushing.
me in front of the general store when you're done.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright, well, I feel safe. She brought me along. I didn't die. That's great. Hey, look, that symbol still exists.
Just finished helping a patient.
I have the same symbol for the
Hello,
doctor.
friend.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Didn't I have more money than this? Whatever.
Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, you come see me.
Do you think it's because I died?
Much obliged.
If I die, do I lose money?
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco.
Dang, that's tough. I think I had more after completing that mission. But
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
if I don't have a horse,
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
okay, let's see if it saves my progress. If you want to leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind this freight station. Alright, save. My honor went up. I can purchase and rent properties marked with that, so that probably is just if I want to stay at a hotel or something, but it's saved. We'll see where it starts me next time. I'm going to end the stream there, and we'll see how it keeps going. Once purchased or rented, you can save your game, and each location is a hitched horse and extra ammunition and items. That's amazing! So if I get robbed again, I'll be okay. Extra ammunition. Poker is available to play at a number of locations. I have seen that. And I see that gunsmith on screen. I see the Marshall's X over there, so I get if it starts us here, we'll try again. We'll see. The new items are now available to purchase from stores! Exclamation point. And there's mosquitoes and there's shooting. What to do? Oh my god. This is what happens to heroes in this town, they say. Oh my god. We'll see how much change we can really instill in this place, because it seems pretty chaotic and pretty hazardous, and it seems like there's going to be some leveling up that needs to be done. You're not just like a beast right out the gate. But let me check my kit. Was it back on? I don't have anything. It's going to be a process. It's probably going to start slow, but on that note, it's been Tog. If you caught me live, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're catching me after the fact, hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome. Peace out.